All right, you've made it to week 13. No video in a long time. Been pretty busy, but I'm going to take time out of my busy schedule this week to make one last video for this regular season. Thanks to Flex Scheduling, we have some very exciting matchups. But to be exact, we have 8 exciting matchups this week. We have 3 do or die games for the division crown. We have 5 games that are going to influence who gets banned, and the remaining games will all influence who potentially earns the wildcard spot. So got a few scenarios for you, and I have a couple predictions as well. Okay, first meaningful game of this week for the March Madness Champs division. Nick Quintana playing Trevor Kelly. If Nick wins, he wins the division, and he will go into the playoffs as the number 4 seed. Can't go any higher, can't go any lower. Trevor can also win the division. What needs to happen is he needs to beat Nick, and he needs to outscore Nick by 72 or more points. If that happens, Trevor will again go in as the 4 seed, no higher or no lower.
My name is Rosie.
No, Rosie, stop talking. Okay, Rosie, who's going to win? Nick or Trevor?
Trevor's gonna win 3.
Okay. Now, is Trevor going to win by... Diana, get out of the way. Rosie, is Trevor going to win by 72 or more points?
More points.
You think so? Okay, let's see. In the Gamblers division, Jose Moreno is going to win that division. He clinched that division long ago. He actually clinched being the number 1 seed in the entire league a long time ago. So Jose will be the number 1 seed. We have another meaningful game in the Newcomers division. Jason and Vip Vag Vikings taking on Ryan Glazier, the guy who complained about how sucky his team was. He's actually one of the highest scoring teams in the whole league. This is a winner-take-all game. Whoever wins takes it, because Jason has a better record right now, but Ryan has outscored him for the season. So if Ryan beats him, they'll have the same record, but Ryan will win the tiebreaker. So winner take all, unlike the Trevor Nick matchup where Nick can still lose and still make the playoffs. This is a true winner take all. We talked about the 1 seed, we talked about the 4 seed. The winner of this division will either be the 2 or the 3 seed, and the other seed will be the winner of the Pro Bowlers division, where we have a very similar situation going on. We have Lucas Matson in a do or die game against Joe DeMont. Lucas wins that, he wins the division. He'll be the 2 or the 3 seed. Now, if Joe DeMont wins, he'll need to outscore Lucas by at least 15 points. So that's definitely doable. We have 15-point margins of victory all the time. So, Joe, if you're watching this, I know you were asking about this earlier, you have to outscore Lucas by at least 15 points. If you do, you'll win the division. And depending what happens in the Newcomers division between Jason and Ryan, you'll either be the 2 seed or the 3 seed. Okay, Rosie, I see you took your jacket off. This is probably because you got some tough picks coming up. It's getting hot in here. Okay, who's going to win? Jason or Ryan?
Ryan.
Okay. Next, who's going to win? Lucas or Joe?
Lucas.
Oh, okay, so you're picking, what'd you say, Ryan first and Lucas? Okay, we'll see. As far as wildcards go, there are way too many wildcard scenarios to talk about every single one, just because there's 2 divisions where we don't even know who's going to win the division. Omar's in limbo. Is he going to get a wild card? So there's 6 different people that can earn a wild card spot in a number of different ways. So again, not going to go over all that stuff. Here's some of the most realistic scenarios. If Omar wins, he's in. He gets a wild card spot. If Ryan and Joe DeMont lose, then Omar gets a spot even if he loses. So Omar's looking pretty good to get that first wild card spot. Second wild card spot just depends what happens between those 2 do or die games in the divisions. In the Pro Bowlers division and the Gamblers division. In the March Madness Champs division, we do have a do or die game between Nick and Trevor, but Trevor and Nick both can't win a wild card, so their only hope is winning that division. Okay, so Joe Gianosa has the most unlikely chance of landing a wild card as right now. He's a 6-6 team. What he needs to happen is he needs Ryan to lose, he needs Joe DeMont to lose, and Joe needs to win. And if that happens, there's a three-way tie for the last wild card spot. And Joe, I guess it's doable. That's pretty unrealistic. He would need to score a lot of points. So Joe, I don't think you're gonna make it, man. Sorry. You had no, you never had a chance. Sorry. All right, now let's talk about what's really, really on the line. What's really important this weekend, and that is who's gonna get banned from the league. Who's gonna finish with the worst record? Well, there are 4 teams that are tied right now with the worst record at 4-8. It's myself. I was 4-4 and tied for first place in my division 4 weeks ago. Now I'm 4-8 after losing the last 4 games. Emilio Diaz 4-8, no surprise there. Dustin Fortune is 4-8. Some might say that's karma for not paying on time. And of course, Jacob Morrow, another no surprise, is also 4-8. So any one of us could get banned. If I really wanted to, I could, have myself play one of them and have the other one play the other one, just 2 games, and the 2 people that lose, just whoever has the least points would get banned. That's one way of doing it, and if I did that, I would pretty much guarantee myself of not getting banned, even if I lost, because I've outscored 2 of the 3 guys by 200 points, so I'm way better than these guys, or my team is anyways. So I could guarantee myself not getting banned. There's no fun in that though. So I've set up the schedule in a way that not only can any of the 4 of us get banned, but even Jameson could get banned as well. So there's 5 people who could potentially be banned based on this week's game. So the 5 of us, none of us are playing each other. We're all playing someone else, someone who's not in any of the do or die games, obviously. Yeah, the schedule just worked out perfectly for that. Thank God for flex scheduling, and we'll see what happens. So any of the 5 of us can lose. It's unlikely that someone like myself gets banned. Pretty much the other 4 people would have to win. I'd have to be the only one that lost for that to happen. But it's possible. There's a chance that I get banned and you have a new commissioner next year. So don't forget, guys, whoever finishes in last place this year is banned from the league for 1 season. All right, guys, that's all I have. Good luck. Okay, Rosie, last question, very important question. Who will finish in last place this year and get banned from FFL347 for 1 full year? Victor, Emilio, Dustin, Jacob, or Jameson?
Victor.
What?
Victor Million.
Who?
Victor Million.
Victor, Emilio, you gotta pick one. Come on, pick one.
Victor.
Okay, thanks.